Hey everybody, it's Tom Dalton from the award-winning PBS television program Under the Radar Michigan, where every week we explore the cool people, places, and things that make Michigan a great place to be. And where are we going to be next? Take a look.
The next day I did two things I've never done before. One was to get up at 4 in the morning, and the other was to go charter fishing. Now, if you saw our Houghton Lake episode, you probably know that the only fish I ever caught came out of a bait tank. But luckily, Muskegon had better things in store for us. As soon as I met Captain Drew Morris and his son Chris, I knew we were in good hands. They run the Margie J. Sport Fishing Charter here in Muskegon, and they know everything you need to know, so you don't need to know anything. Which was good because this early in the morning, I barely know how to tie my own shoes.
Do the fish know we're coming? Because, why do we have to get up so early in the morning? Is that to surprise the fish?
Yeah, we hear a lot of complaints about that from customers having to get up so early, but basically there's two primary times that the fish will feed during the daytime.
Yeah.
And that's basically at sunrise, so you want to be fishing before the sun comes up. And then the other one is, of course, in the evening when the sun sets. So sunrise, sunset, right. Those are the best times.
So fish don't eat lunch then?
Yeah, they're second. They do have lunch and little snacks here and there.
Oh, they feed all day like me?
Oh, yeah, me too.
We couldn't have picked a more perfect morning to hit the lake. But I guess things have changed a bit since the last time I was on a boat.
Apparently I'm driving the boat right now, and you're supposed to be driving the boat.
Well, a little tired today. Thought I'd let it drive itself.
This is driving the boat?
Yep, it's a wireless connection to our autopilot.
Really?
Which is named Ray.
And it's driving the boat for us?
Yep, you can sit there and just hit the buttons on the wireless remote control and steer the boat wherever you want to go.
Man, this charter boat fishing thing is easy. And it wasn't long before we arrived at Captain Drew's favorite hotspot.
How do you know where to go to find the fish?
Just experience.
Where did the land go? Where's the land?
Are we lost? We're going to Milwaukee right now.
This is my kind of fishing. I don't have to actually touch anything.
Nope. What we do is we put it into this is a cannonball, which I'll take off here real quick to show you.
It looks like a real cannonball.
It looks like a cannonball. And on it is a release just above it.
Right.
So what this will do is I'll put the line in this release. Fish bites.
Yeah.
Pulls it out of the release. Otherwise, you'd be fighting a 16-pound cannonball, and that's not a lot of fun.
No.
All right, now that I got it down to the depth,
right,
all you have to do is watch the rod. The rod won't just wiggle a little bit. It'll either pound really hard,
right,
like that, or when they go at the boat, it actually will just straighten the rod right up. Okay. And that's how you can tell. So it'll be really significant. It won't be anything subtle at all.
Is there anything specific I should yell when I get a fish?
Oh, yeah. Well, I always say fish on, but actually it's more like fish on!
Oh, okay.
Christopher will tend to say fish! And
what's a fish on?
Fish on, yeah. Or I listen for him stomping on the floor, so I know he's moving fast for a ride. So that's kind of my signal.
All right, sounds pretty simple. Time to kick back and...
Fish on!
Oh boy, here we go.
Look at me fishing! He's running my line! Could you give me a little help here? I'm gonna name him Steve. Steve's a good fish name. Come on, Steve! How long does this take? My left forearm is on fire.
I got some good news for you and some bad news.
Give me the good news.
The good news is it's gonna be much easier once we get the board off. The bad news is you still have 100 yards of line out there to the fish.
100 yards?
So the battle has just begun.
Okay, we're gonna spare you all the whining and just cut to the chase. We did awesome. In less than 2 hours, we caught 3 king salmon, 2 steelhead, and each of us got a chance to do battle with a mighty fish. It was one of the mostest, funnest days we've ever had on the water. And to cap it all off, Captain Drew has a special arrangement with a great restaurant called Docker's Fish House, where they take your day's catch and prepare a meal that will blow you away. Actually, when we were done, a hurricane couldn't have blown us away. We were that full. It really brought the whole day full circle and made for an exceptional Michigan experience.